it's great. It really is the journey. And have you managed to have that night out since writing this album? Because your life has changed enormously, hasn't it?
It has changed a lot.
Can you go out anonymously and cry on the dance floor with your pals?
Definitely. Definitely. There's still crying on the dance floor happening. To be honest, I feel
it's the rules, isn't it, for girls?
It has to happen. It has to happen. I feel like it's not usually me. I'm the friend that consoles. I feel like that's usually me. But no, definitely. I've been spending time with my friends and really just enjoying all those things that we couldn't experience for so long.
Did you expect Finders Keepers, which came out in 2017, to really catapult you quite so quickly? And how do you mentally adjust to that?
No, definitely not. I always say to people, like, I don't know if anything ever can prepare you with the second album. Artists kept saying it to me, and I was like, no, feels fine. And then got halfway through the album, was like, I want it to do as well. It's my first one. And you start, you feel the pressure. I mean, I care. I love what I do. You know, I want to keep growing. I want to be successful and I want to keep feeding the fans.
And the most important thing is that you feel proud of it.
Exactly. I always say, like, I journal essentially when I'm songwriting and I write for myself, but now there is another side to it as well where, like, I have the most amazing fans and so many incredible supporters, and I do write for them as well.
And you come from a musical background. Lots of people will know your mom, Nena Cherry, but also your dad was in the industry.
Yes.
I guess they can prepare you to a certain extent, but it's your development, isn't it?
Totally, yeah. I mean, I think, it's been my own...
I've got a picture there, look at you.
Oh, look. Baby MABLE. Yeah, no, definitely. Like, I think, I saw it growing up, and I always knew how much hard work it took. My parents worked so hard, and I knew that I was going to have to do that myself. Nobody could do that for me.
There's no replacement for that, is there? No matter how talented someone is, you still have to put the hours in. And you presented your mum with the Enemy Icon Award.
I did, yeah.
Not many people can say that.
It was so fun. My mum is like, she's almost too humble. I think being humble is amazing, but she sometimes, she won't really accept, like, compliments, and she finds things like awards and things like that quite difficult. And I'm like, but you're amazing, you are an icon. And thought that if anybody could go up there and brag for her, could be me.
Oh, Buffalo Stance is always on our playlist in the kitchen.
I mean?
Yeah, of course she's an icon. Of course she is. But with her being so famous and so established, I always think this with people who have parents in the industry.
Yeah.
In one way, they can help you into it, but then you have to double prove yourself.
You do. You really do. And I think that, I wanted to prove to myself mainly that I had my own talents and that, I was willing to put in the work. And I think, I have. And so now I'm just so proud of her and the things she's accomplished. And same with my dad. I'm just like, wow, what an incredible legacy, and just have so much pride for my parents, honestly.
Oh, and I'm sure they're very proud of you. Promise me one thing, no matter how big you get, you will never stop looking after your pals when they're sad on the dance floor.
Definitely will never, ever stop looking after my friends.
That always has to come first, doesn't it, Mabel? It's lovely to meet you.
Thank you so much.
And Mabel's new album is called About Last Night.